We're actually rolling this time.
The last week or so, I've not made a parish visit, but I've been doing other things, and the other things include 2 retreats. Beginning November 9th was the annual clergy retreat of the diocese, and this year it was held at the Bar Harbor Inn. In that beautiful setting, we heard the Reverend Curtis Almquist, the superior of the Society of St. John the Evangelist, who talked to us about our own hunger for God and talked to us about the ministry of encouragement and made interesting links between our own hunger, the virtue of courage, and our ability to encourage others. He said memorably that sometimes we're the only people that can help affirm someone's dignity, that we can, by a kind word or a thank you, affirm the dignity of a human being we meet and really encourage them in their lives. During the week, I had the privilege of attending a meeting at St. Barnabas in Augusta. The Reverend John Einesen has just retired, and the good people there are beginning the transition process. That's a small congregation, and they're thinking hard about their ministry and about their relationships with other congregations in the Augusta area. It was an interesting evening and the beginning, I think, of a time of exploration. I ended the week at another conference, this time at Living Water Spirituality Center, and this was a conference called Creating a Culture of Peace, and was led by Janet Chisholm. Janet is the former director of the Fellowship of Reconciliation, the former director of the Episcopal Peace Fellowship, and is now director of peace education for Kirkridge, a retreat and conference center. The conference was fascinating. We began with a discussion about what is violence and the various kinds of violence we experience. Then we talked about ways we can respond to violence and how we can respond in a way that is not itself violent. And finally, we ended with specific planning for projects. Some of the projects were kind of make-believe for the sake of learning how to plan, but some of them were for real, like my own, which is to encourage us as a diocese to provide training in reconciliation and mediation for clergy and lay leaders, and then to use those skills in our congregations when we encounter conflict. So a very interesting week, a very eye-opening week, and a time when, once again, I experienced the great diversity of the Diocese of Maine.
Bishop, would you like to show people your new office?
Sure. Take a look at the office as we have just finished redecorating and refurnishing. You'll notice different colors and a different seating arrangement. And one of the things I've tried to do is set up the bishop's office so it's a place where we can have small group meetings and where we can meet in small groups in some comfort, but really get some work done. So we just put the pictures up today, and we're nearing